So there's a video making the rounds on social media. Shows the moment a lady rejected her boyfriend's public proposal. Watch this clip.
No, no, don't open it. Don't open it. Don't. Yeah. What doesn't change anything? But I love you. People are watching.
What is people watching? You're discussing and browsing. You're still engaging. You're telling me. What are you trying to say?
I really love you. Your knees. On my knees. Why will I?
Odu, I need that beg.
I don't understand you. You are engaging me. You are standing down. You are telling me. Even your. They are even telling you should kneel down for me.
I really love you. Kneeling down does not show that I love you. I love you, and that is love for you. I have genuine love.
Wait. Meaning that I
Please
don't
calm
want
down.
it.
People
Like,
are
I don't
here.
want
People are
it.
watching us. People
People
are
are
watching.
watching. You are discussing. You are telling me people are watching us. For what?
I really love you from the depth of my heart. I want to show it. It is not by kneeling down. If I kneel down, this is not love anymore. I don't. That is not love. Please, I love you. We have been doing this. We have been in a relationship for more than 5 years, and you should know I really love you.
Otua, what doing at all is what doing well. So kneel down
There are people here.
and engage her.
I should kneel down. No, if kneeling down means no. If that is to show that I love her, that is not love. I really love you for all this. If I'm going to take you to church, am I going to kneel down will pastor tell me to kneel down to give you wedding ring? Please accept my love. I have sincere love from inside. That is no embarrassment. I really love you. Please take the ring.
Okay, so thanks for staying with us. So we like this kind of stories. Now, as I said, many of these things online are usually staged, so we know that many of them are not real. We can't confirm if this is real or not, but it's always interesting to see this kind of videos online because it brings to forward different kind of angles to discuss. Now, on this part, and I'm happy that Nima is on the show today. Is it culturally acceptable for an African man or a man to kneel to propose? And I think we had an actor, a veteran actor, so a while ago said that he's totally wrong, and Peter Doce was saying it, that it was wrong for an African man to be kneeling to propose. It's not our culture. But obviously, they don't live in Nigeria. From that video, they don't live in Nigeria. So is it? It doesn't look like it's Nigeria, though.
It looks like Europe, yes.
It looks like Europe. But the point is that, can we demand for men to kneel to propose? Let me start with Neil. We need your perspective on this.
It's not our culture now. Should be, me, I didn't collect any kneel down. So women are losing focus of what is right. Now we are very, very modernized. Everybody wants to wear white gown. Everybody does, all the Igbo things except what is African. So proper African thing is that if a man is interested in you, he goes to your family, talks to your elders, and that's a proper proposal that is dignifying for an African woman. There's no insult there. But because you are very concerned about what your friends think, you want him to kneel down, do a video that you post on social media. No, that's what is modern now. We're doing what every other person thinks except what is our own style. We've rejected what is our style.
Well, I think we've had a lot of blended cultures over time, and there have been quite a lot of things that we do that are foreign. All of us, how many of us actually men, how many parents go lie down flat today just to greet somebody? Many will just...
Till date. Till date at your traditional engagement, your husband will lie down.
Traditional engagement. I'm talking about for every person,
woman.
For every man you see.
That should be the real topic now. That should really be that. Is it that lying down flat? Should we still be lying down flat
in our traditional wedding?
To greet anybody, our elders.
I don't remember the last time anybody. I'm not seeing any man.
Should we?
Kneel, go down flat or kneel down. We've evolved. The point I'm trying to make is that our cultures have evolved over time. And we've actually also had that blend where we take some of theirs and some of ours, and we've had a very, very modern African culture. Now, nobody's saying that you must insist that the man kneels down. But you're in a country where it's the norm, it's acceptable, where it's what everybody does. And now, because you're African, you now want to do otherwise because you're in a different country. And she's saying, listen, we are here now. The right thing for you to do is to kneel down. The same way when you live abroad, they give you chocolates and gift for Valentine's. Here, we don't necessarily do that. In fact, talking about that, I just realized that the best hamper, you know how they give us all these gifts for Christmas hampers? I just realized the best hamper, because somebody gave me a hamper for my birthday that had beans, rice, crayfish, gangani hamper.
I'm telling you.
Not all these.
So you know.
But that's a side topic.
Because of rapper, that's somebody now rejects
when we wanted to do Mariah's 40th, and we were all adding money and buying talk about, I think it was said, so we'll put flour. First question.
Yeah, I cannot forget.
What flour is it? Is it the flour to bake? Or what flour? She said, no, Mariah really wants flour. I said, flour? I better go. Think where? Because that flour is going to be useless to her.
Totally.
So I think that they were, Tokwe and Obiajulu were a bit alarmed at
your view.
My view. Because, so they said, no, Mariah really wants flour. I said, okay. When I'm 60, don't give me flower. Let me announce it now.
We will not try.
Don't give me
I actually got
flower.
beautiful flowers. They were actually really nice. But I was,
trust me,
that is the mixture that you are talking about.
Yes.
But what is African, what is foreign is
So is it
foreign.
wrong for that man to not kneel down? Waike?
There's nothing wrong.
Wait, I'm talking to Waike at this point.
Sorry.
Do you think it was wrong for him not to kneel down?
You see, he decided to propose in the Oyibo way.
Yes. So do it the right way.
So if you want to propose in the Oyibo way, surprise her, well, he could have knelt down. Yes. But that girl is not ready to marry. If she was ready to marry, she will not be asking him to kneel down.
Collect the ring and move.
Collect the ring and move.
When they enter the house, they need their phone. She's not ready. That's
only who is ready.
Yes, no.
Okay.
So the proper thing now, as Africans, he wants to marry you, babe, will marry you. Babe say agree. Okay, I'll come and see your people come and see my people. That's African, that's a proposal. But we have turned that to something else entirely. We're dating and looking for the picture. I remember back in school, this is my friend. She was engaged to be married. She already knew she was going to get married. They've been dating. And then she wanted the works. So the guy put up the works. They went to get one hotel, all his friends were there, they wore a shirt, and they all turned, we know say they go marry. We were expecting, in fact, I was asking her later that, so after this proposal, what if he didn't marry you? He said, Kotobe. I said, but you wanted the drama. People want that drama, and that's looking for the superficial thing.
It's fun. You see, listen. I hear you. I hear the culture part.
The real deal that leads to marriage for a serious-minded person is what you should be looking out for. You see the whole buy my ring, cut a cake, and all those things. That's not the real deal. So some people, they will do that engagement for you, put a ring on you, and 10 years after, we have not done wedding. We are still waiting for the party. The money that they spend for that one is enough to do engagement. Mele go and girl engagement. How many engagements?
But I think, as Waike has said, if you choose to marry, and if you choose to propose. Me, I didn't have the Oyinbo proposal. In fact, it was just like, are you ready? Let's go. That's
the African thing.
That is our own, but it doesn't have to be like that. I would have loved to have a romantic proposal. I would have loved to have a nice, flowery...
Maybe you will be divorced by now.
No.
Because they would have
you must respect a woman's emotional needs. If that's what she desires, I think there's nothing wrong in you giving it to her.
We were in the sitting room, my sitting room one day, my cousin and myself, and one Oyinbo man. We were plenty, but one Oyinbo man was in our midst. And they brought flour, and they were saying flour for this. And my cousin said, nobody should bring flour for me. Me, I need tire for my car. The Oyinbo man was alarmed. What? Tires? Yeah, so my car, all my tires are. Don't bring any. Bring tires, please. Oh my God, what's wrong with this African woman? The Oyinbo man said, what's wrong with this African women? She wants tires. That is the
let me tell you,
necessity.
Let me tell you how our fathers showed love.
I will get fat.
Our mothers in those days. Is this when they come from their journey, when they travel for work and they are coming back, they would buy wrappers. I used to see my aunties and my mom folding wrapper every day. It's the wrapper that they have used to declare love for them. If they fight, they settle in the morning, it's wrapper. Land this. You'll be folding it. What you,
but guys, I don't want us to discredit.
Look at our traditional marriage.
We are not discrediting it.
I don't want us to discredit proposals.
The impracticability of it sometimes. No. So we're not discrediting it. If it works for you, fine. But the impracticability of it sometimes, and you're emphasizing that that's what you must get.
Excuse me, our traditional marriages, what do we give?
Is
there flour inside the
No, area, there's yam, there's goat, everything.
It's the thing that you need now.
Let me take this call from Olasukomi. Thanks for calling. Are you there? Oh, I'm so sorry for keeping you that long. Please try to call him back. It's really nice to hear his views on this. But you see, listen, let's go back to
Please tell me all the things inside gauge.
Inside what?
Gauge.
What's gauge?
The gauge, the traditional marriage, the gauge.
Oh, the
material.
The materials, there's yam, there's atare, there is palm oil, I think.
Bitter cola.
There is bitter cola.
Bitter cola is against cocoa.
There's a lot of stuff, fruits, lots of fruits, whole lots of fruits.
Necessary things.
But the
things that the human being needs.
Well, nobody's objecting that, but the point I'm trying to make is that for a young woman to say, listen, this, for me now, I mean, maybe I'm not the right person to have this conversation because I've always said before that I love, when I was single, I used to like to go out. It was my brother's wife, and this, once she gets her paycheck, that every 2-week paycheck, the first thing she comes to me, let's go. We're going to either Red Lobsters, we're going to one Applebee's, we're going, always finding one restaurant to go because she loved to eat. And she kind of exposed me to that culture. So even when I moved back home, every month I'll call my friend, Timmy Onoboluya, Timmy, where are you? Let's meet at this restaurant. I love to eat, I love to dine, I love the entire ambience of a nice restaurant.
Me too.
But when I now finally met my husband, this is other restaurant, first time I went to a restaurant, like, so this food now is 20K. So he's like,
sure
this thing you can cook it in the house now. So he was like, we can't continue at this level because we're just building. We can't be spending 20,000 naira for one meal. It doesn't make any sense.
No, he was being realistic. It's not that he doesn't want to go and eat outside.
So,
but he could not, excuse me, he couldn't go and afford to go and eat outside. That was the real issue.
But this was something it was not that I liked.
I'm telling you, when your husband
When you
is
like
a
it,
millionaire,
it's not practical.
he will take you out to eat.
You will eat tired.
In fact, he will fly you by private jet to Dubai or London.
He has even overdone it. To me, he brought a Japanese food to my house to come and do birthday. So that he has overdone it. Let's take this call. Good morning, are you there? You're live. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Go ahead, please. You're live.
Yeah, my name is Kaduri.
Yes, you're live. Go ahead, please.
I know, Maria. Good morning, Lima and Cole.
Yes.
Concerning the issue that you guys are discussing about, let me just assume that the stage is not real.
Right.
Because in the real sense, if you listen to the guy, there was a question the guy asked the girl. He says, am I going to need to give you my wedding ring on the day of our wedding? So the question is, the engagement ring and the wedding ring, which one is more important?
Abi?
That's what we should ask ourselves.
Okay,
So if a lady that is ready for marriage, a lady that really wants to be in her husband's house, will not consider the mode of engagement. Our focus should be how will the wedding proceed. That is the most important thing. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
You too.
That's what Nima has said earlier. That if you want...
Rotiwa Onibodu says, Morayos, see, this kneeling down thing na scam. I was proposed to at Sheraton hotels. He knelt down with flowers and all. We got married, but the marriage did not last 3 months. We got divorced. Let's do things the African way.
This story, the people who know I'm talking about them. Back in school, this couple were dating. Every time there's a fight, there's this Eyo statue in front of at the roundabout in Lasude. That's where this guy will go and kneel down. Oh, they can't forgive me. But when he gets back home into the marriage, the beating later in the marriage, I couldn't just phantom me that this guy was supposed to be extremely in love with you, okay? How can he be slapping you left, right, and center by? But that was, and whenever he wants to beg too, he will go on his knees. He will call his ancestors. They will come and beg. See, kneeling is not, look for the right thing. Open your eyes when you are, because most of the time, all of us who witnessed that kneeling that time, that she was saying, hey, you know, Shebi, see, he loves me. All of us, we don't move on.
Yes.
It's remaining hard, the guy.
Collecting serious slap. Phone.
Let me take this call. Jennifer, are you there?
Hey, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I've been following you guys since 2014, and I've been trying to reach you all as well.
Wow. Thank God.
Wow.
I speak with Mariah this morning. Sorry, Auntie
YK.
I can't remember her
It's
name
fine.
again. God, please, I speak with all what you said, because honestly, almost all of us that have this fantasy of kneeling down, proposing, is a normal thing now. It's something you long for on a good day. But at the end of the day, most married women today, we didn't get that. So we end up the African way.
Yeah.
All she would have done was just for her to yield with whatever means he wanted to. Then afterwards, she will still scold him. That's just it. Because in this life, you cannot always get what you want.
Exactly.
That's my own contribution.
Thank you very much, Jennifer.
Please,
Let's take a few more tweets.
Annie B says, if you want to copy the white, do it right. Don't do your own remix. If you want to do a traditional way, do just that.
Exactly.
Nobleman says, you will live long in your father's house. Continue. JY says,
Now, because that one, she's going to her father's house to go and sit down because she has rejected the ring. They put her on video. Nobody will come and propose again.
I'm telling you, JY says, need that to get you caged with a ring, Abi. Maltreat you and say, I love you, Abi. Or marriage, funny. Abbas says, both of them are funny. Annie says again, after dating for 5 years, the man should have known that what she wanted. Plus, engaging is not our tradition. Our traditional way is for
you
the
guys,
man's
you
parents to go
always
to the girl's
pick the
parents.
right times or the convenient time to be African. Oh, we're Africans, we don't do this. But you don't remember you're African when you are in our circumstances. So the point is that there are people I know who had beautiful foreign proposals and they're happily married today. They're happy.
I can't even remember
There are
how
a lot
was
of
not proposed to me. I can't remember.
But I know that.
I've been sitting there racking my brain. How did he?
I remember
I mean, my own with all the proper proposal, but I know that I think it was my brother's wife. She wanted, it wasn't a proposal, but it was during their wedding day. She insisted that it had to be a helicopter that take them from the church to the reception. Oh my God, the whole family had to get involved. Hey, helicopter alone. And she had this she was born and raised in Italy. She has this very from the Italian foreign mentality. The whole family had a meeting. She insisted, wait, it has to be. Wait, that's what she wants. At the end of the day, we all had to accept. Was prayer and fasting. From the moment that helicopter lifted from the church, Jesus Christ, everybody was scabashing till they landed in the reception and my mother saw them entering. Because
can I ask, did the helicopter not carry them to their house?
No, of course not. But she had just
you see all that preparatory, spend money for nothing. These are the things I'm saying.
But the point I was trying to make is that when your spouse or the woman you are in a relationship with wants something like that, it's just different. That is uniquely both of you. Allow it. Allow that moment. Allow the beauty of the moment to come.
When my partner gave me the ring when I was 55. Do you remember that?
Yes.
When you all did surprise party for me.
Yes.
Remember, I didn't know.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh.
You're acting funny, yeah.
You know, I was fighting him later. No, it was surprise.
It was just an anticlimax because you should have. YK just studied you went off the way your response was not very romantic. It was more like
African
what is this? You're acting like an African woman then. It was wrong.
She said it was wrong.
Looking for
She said it was wrong. Can you imagine?
You should have said, oh, and hugged Uncle Theo. You didn't.
Did I do that?
Did you? I don't remember you doing that too.
Did I not do that? But you know,
I can't remember.
You were not there.
Just pregnant.
We have to run, unfortunately.
No, even if I didn't do it, all of you did it for me.
But I have to wrap up. But I'd like to wrap up on this.
There?
Yes. We have to run. We have to run. Yes. But one thing I like us to do, yes, that guy should have knelt down because that's the proposal his wife wanted. But I also agree that we have an African way of doing things, and if that's the approach the man takes, accept it wholeheartedly. If it doesn't, hey, auntie, we're ready, let's go and see your parents. That one, take it. If you like the romantic and they give you praise chicken, now everything is fine. Don't let's not discredit anyway.
You like just say it now.
I have to go.
Say it before you go. I like romance. Kneel down for me.
Have a wonderful day.
Say it now.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
You can watch Your View on TVC every Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Nigerian time on DSTV channel 418, GOTV channel 27 and channel 47, StarTimes channel 121 and channel 307, Play TV channel 801 and channel 190, UHF 49, Sky channel 515 for UK viewers. watch live on Facebook at TVC Connect and on our website tvcentertainment.tv/livestream.